Yeah, my parents told me my birth date, and I think they're my parents, last time I checked. I've got a younger brother and an elder sister. I think I'm fun-loving, although I might come across a bit reserved at times. But believe me, I think I'm very passionate about what I believe in. I love to travel, I love creative arts, and that shouldn't be a surprise. I'm a graphic designer by trade, but I'm also a worshiper. In fact, I'm a worshiper first. God, nature, a combination of sounds, rhythm inspires me, and most unexpectedly, I get a lot of inspiration while I'm washing dishes. I love rock, I love soul, gospel, R&B. I love Fred Hammond. I've been following him for 11, 12 years. Israel Outing, Darlene Trek, Hillsongs, Carrie Joby, and Mercy Me. I love those guys. The way they craft the words of their songs really, really inspires me. I grew up singing in a choir with my dad, an a cappella choir, and so I've been singing since I was a child. My dad met my mom in a choir. I met my wife in a choir. So I think it's safe to say that I've been singing and being involved in music most of my life. I write most of my songs. A lot of them come while I'm leading worship and while I'm actually doing dishes. I find that quite interesting every time I remember that some of the songs that have blessed me so much from the ones I've written have come while I'm by myself in the kitchen doing dishes and just reflecting on life generally. I found out that singing live and recording in the studio are two completely different kettles of fish. Having said that though, my journey in this project it's been a journey of self-discovery for me. I think one of the things I found out is that the world will not celebrate, appreciate, or even invest in your gift until you define it. I've also found out that heaven doesn't release its resources until you step out, doing what God has called you to do. If you've got it, if God gave it to you, you've got to learn to give it back to Him. My heart's cry is that people will discover the power of spending time with God in worship, and that they will develop a boldness and trust that comes from spending time with Him. I want people to be able to know that God is easy. You just got to make time for Him, really. There's power in spending time with God. There's power in worshiping Him. There's a lot of wisdom and truth to discover when you dedicate your time to Him. When you find a place of intimacy with God, that's where you'll be able to birth the dreams. So when people listen to my music, I want them to be able to hear boldness. I want them to come to a place where they trust God with everything. I want people to be able to come boldly into His presence. There's a time to sow, there's time to reap, a time to embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. I believe in seasons, and once you sense that it's your season, just go for it. I believe that people come in different sizes, and I think this is my time. God has, everything that's happened to me has led me up until now. And I've experienced so much favor on this project, and I know that this is now, for now. Yeah, I love traveling. I try to see a new country every year. This year I've been to 4 different countries. I have a big passion for the creative arts, so I don't think it's a surprise that I work as a multimedia project manager, a graphic designer, And I do a little bit of video production as well. I'm married to a lovely lady, Hannah. She's the strength behind my passion. We met in the choir, and she's a true partner in life and love. She's an awesome worship leader as well.